Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today we're talking about SPACs. Special Purpose Acquisition Company. What the hell does that mean? We're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about what's going on with them because it's a little brutal out there. And are there a couple that maybe you should look at? Or should you avoid them altogether? Let's get into it. So what's a SPAC? A SPAC is a company. It's a blank check company, a shell company that has no product, that is led by a very experienced management team that we all know, that have a good reputation. Let's say Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, and Mark Wahlberg all got together and said, we're going to go find the next big thing. We don't know what it is, but we promise we will find a good thing. We'd all be like, oh man, those guys, hell yeah, that's going to make me money. So we're going to pour a bunch of money into this shell company that goes public, and we can buy shares or units in the beginning, but let's not talk about that. We're going to buy these shares because we're basing it on their reputation. And then they go out and then they come out and say, we found the company. We are going to bring Titties R Us public. And we're like, titties! And then, yes! And we're like, Elon Musk, titties, this is perfect. And then, so the stock just goes up, 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 and up, and up. And then they merge. It's called a reverse merger. They bring Titties R Us public, and we're all excited. The new ticker is TTY, and we're all fucking now owners of TTY and super happy about it. And Elon Musk makes our dreams come true once again. Great, right? So what's the problem with that? Because that sounds perfect. Well, what happened is that SPACs got very popular and retail guys started throwing money into it. And now the big boys were like, well, there's money to be made here. So they started throwing big money into it. And then everybody wanted to open up their own SPAC. And then Serena Williams and Snoop Dogg and Don Johnson and Turk McGurk, they all got their own SPACs, and now any old company can go. My mom makes great lasagna, now she's got a company. You know, you got electric scooters, you got Cheez-Its, you got anything that wants to go public can go public, and then eventually you get a little tired and it kind of cooled down. Well, that's the nice way of putting it. Then there's also, now the SEC is being like, all right, dogs, like what's going down? We got to find something to complain about. So there's something called warrants in SPAC, and warrants are like options to buy, like in stock. Well, I'm not going to get into it, but there's a device in SPACs you can buy warrants, and that gives you an option to buy them at $11.50. That's fine. And so now the SEC is saying you got to claim them as liabilities, not equities, and now everybody's going to have to redo it, and it's just costing them a bunch of money and time, and it's de-incentivizing them to do these things, right? So it's causing a lot of problems, and they're suffering. So is there any reason to get involved in SPACs now? Well, one good reason, I guess, could be that they're very low right now. But I think the wise thing to do is to look for companies that already have a stated target, right? So look, I'm looking at companies in Southeast Asia personally. So there's a SPAC AGC. They're bringing a Southeast Asian ride-hailing company, fintech, all that, food delivery, all that. It's a unicorn in Southeast Asia called Grab. So AGC, Grab. The valuation of the company is pretty high. That's a complaint a lot of people have. But you can get in at the ground floor still. It's like $12.75, I think, today. $12.72, I think it closed. So I think that there's some opportunity there. It might work out. You have Peter Thiel and Richard Lee. They're also in Southeast Asia. Traveloka is supposed to be going public through them. Maybe Tokopedia, Gojek. That's another ride-hail and like Amazon type of company. Those are BTWN and BTNB. Other than that, then you're playing around in like the EV space, which is brutal right now. You have Lucid at CCIV. Lucid is supposed to be the big competitor to Tesla. Good luck with that. But if it works, that might be good. That hit $65 recently, and now it's like at 18. So maybe you feel like you'd get at the ground floor there. I don't know. I'm not buying that. But maybe it's a good idea, and I'm missing the boat. I'm willing to. All right, everybody. I hope that cleared it up a little bit. Good luck. Have fun. And, do your research. Thanks.